savage. Peace to Allah, the black man struggling, black vans come for him. All his crime, he divine in the spirit, and wolves in the street. Our kids gotta eat, we move with the savage. Peace to Allah, the black man struggling, black vans come for him. All the time, he divine in the spirit, and wolves in the street. Our kids gotta eat, we move with the savage.
Hey yo, LAZ, man, holla at me if you need those features. You heard, collab with me on the song. I got beats too, that's fire. You heard, if you a rapper, you a producer, you want to put in that music work with me, get at me. You already know I got that promo on Instagram and YouTube. Get that collab and that promo for one great price. You heard, send me an email at thegempopllc@gmail.com or hit me up on Instagram. Send me a DM at Real Saint Laz. Yurt.
Hey yo, I'm Fal, focused on understanding life. This is Gem Pop TV, and these are the 5 Brooklyn albums you better be streaming.
1. Smith & Wesson, The Shining. 2. Jay-Z, The Dynasty. 3. MC Lyte, Eyes on This. 4. Big Daddy Kane, Long Live the Kane. 5. B.I.G., Ready to Die. Hey yo, if you need that Instagram promo, my Instagram be popping. Send me a DM. Hey yo, shout out to the bro Sequan, you heard? Make sure y'all check that all Sequan playlist so you could catch up on all the stories bro done put down on the channel in case you new to the channel. Yersk.
Yo, give me a quick couple of names of some storytellers you've been hearing on this channel lately that you've been feeling.
Yo, it's been some good guys been coming through, dropping some good material. Yo, shout out to D-Haven. D-Haven gave some good insight on some things I wasn't familiar with. I appreciated that. The brother L Train from Coney Island. I've been liking a few things. I like the boy, the blood brother, Caesar.
Bleak, aka
okay, Bleak. I like his insight on some things.
LAZ Gem Pop gang in the building, you already know.
Yo, shout out to Herman, man. Herm up here right now. I'm trying to tap in with Herm. Where you at, Herm? Shout out my boys in Memphis. Shout out to 901 Talk TV. Got a good thing going on.
We go to the armory, he like, yo, that dude, that blood dude right there snatched my chain on the island. So he looked, I said, word? I said, what you want to do? What you gonna do? He said, I want that. Alright. So dudes gave him the hammer. I said, yo, when you squeeze, just toss that shit back, son. So he went over there, niggas was sitting down watching TV. I got to the L. This had to be about maybe 02, 03. I was coming out the box. So I get to the L, right? And when I get to the L, it's jumping. You know, I go to A block first. So when I go to A block, dudes walk past to go to Chow. I'm on a gate and shit, so I'm seeing dudes come by. So first person I seen was Ja. Now, I don't know if you know Ja, but Ja from Queens, Lawrenson. You know what I mean? And Ja was involved with that Young Guns shootout at what's that fucking movie theater in Queens? Come on, man. Help me out here. Sunrise? Sunrise. Is you with me?
Yeah.
Alright, so he was jammed up for that, but Ja was the people, right? So when I see Ja telling me like, yo, Trainell's here, he just named a mad people, yo, J-Rock coming right behind me. So I was like, oh shit, J-Rock here. I said, oh shit. So J-Rock came past. I'm like, yo. So J-Rock was like, yo, what up? He said, you come from the box? I said, yeah. He said, all right, when I come back later on, go on the wreck, I'm going to bring you a swag bag. I said, all right, bro. So, boom. So when Ja come back, there's a couple of dudes that's coming through, but you know, not to downgrade nobody, but everybody wasn't as significant as the individuals I'm naming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, what up, what up, what up? So then, Ja like, yo, you staying in this block? You staying on this side? So I'm like, yo, I don't care where they send me. Now, upstairs, now when I get to this block, right? When I get to the jail, my shorty brother had just left me in the box, right? And he was like, yo, I wasn't in touch with his sister at the time. So he was like, yo, I'ma line you up, get you in touch back with her. So I was like, all right. But the nigga broke out, and the nigga didn't get me back in touch with her, you heard? But he went to Elmira. So like 6 months later, I go to Elmira, right? So when I get there, they like, yo, such and such is here, such and such is here, such and such is here. So I'm like, all right, cool. So make a long story short, there's a dude upstairs, right? This dude name is, I think they was calling him Scar. But you're gonna know this dude when I finish telling you all this. You remember the dude that was from Albany Projects, right? And he fucking was going upstate getting money, but he had AIDS and he was giving that shit to mad little girls upstate, you know what I'm saying? And he was giving it to mad chicks in his peach, you heard? At Albany Projects. This was a heavy case. They made a case out of this, the individual that had AIDS, and knowingly was given. They made a law behind that based on him, but he didn't get a lot of time behind that because that was the first of the event. So he was locked up upstairs from me, right? Now I don't know this at the time. You know, I don't even know him. So I go outside. When I get off quarantine, I go outside. So I go to program committee. So when I go to program committee, they like, yo, so my son Bags is there. There's quite a few people there, bro. So I go to program committee, I go to I Block. Now when I come through I Block, peace be upon him, brother Ali Sham from Allah Bone is up there. He's down there on the flats. He's on the flats. Who the fuck else was there? It was just mad brothers there. Some elders and some of the bros, some of the comrades, right? But when I come through the block, I start calling out Chinese. Yo! I'm calling out China. Yo, China! Yo, Chinese! So, he gets on the gate. So, now, before I can even say anything, everybody is calling me out when I'm coming through the flats. Oh, shit, yo, look at this. Yo, my God. So he like, yo, so China's up, like I'm on the flats working to get to my cell or going to the bubble. So he calls down, he like, yo. I said, yo, what gallery you on? So he says, yo, man, I'm up top. He said, yo, I gotta send you a blast, let me know where you going. I said, all right. I go to the bubble, they give me my cell. So I goes on, let me see, the flats was 1, 3, 5. I was on 5, I believe. 5 gallery, and he was on 7 gallery up above me, right? So, and we was like kind of like close. Like, let's say if I was in 30, he was like in 33. You know what I'm saying? But right above me. So now, when you walk in the gallery got like a mesh fence, so you can't really like throw nobody off the tip. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yo, I'm gonna fish you down a kite. So he fished me down a kite. I get the shit. So when I get the shit, he telling me like, yo, check it, bro. These dudes just tried to get at me, but I apprehended all of them. And they told on me. So I'm gonna be locked up for 72 hours. You know what I'm saying? Prior to this investigation. And then he said, yo, on top of that, he said, yo, bro, everybody used to be shouting me out every day. Ever since this shit happened, now nobody don't shout me out. Everybody is like distancing themselves, but niggas don't know I'm getting busy. So I'm like, yo, man, yo, I'm not about to write you back, bro, because we could just talk on the gate. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right. So then he like, matter of fact, nah. You know, we gonna keep it, you know what I'm saying, Machiavelli. I said, all right, cool. So he sent me a blast, and the blast, he said, yo, I want you to go outside, right, on rec, and go and find out the nigga Elo, tell a nigga Elo, yo, you sent your people at me, right, and they failed, and they tell him, right, so how's it gonna go from here on out? So I said, all right, cool, no problem, right? So now, when I come out in the gallery, I got quite a few dudes. I got my son Bag. I got my other dude. Damn, this was Bum Bum, brother. I forgot his name, though, but he was from the Heights, you know what I'm saying? And he was a blood dude, you know what I'm saying? But we chopping it up, and he like, so I'm like, yo, you blood? So he like, yeah, bro, but, you know, everybody's on their own thing. I'm like, all right, cool, I got you. So anyway, I tell him, yo, who's the dude Elo? So he like, I'm gonna take you out there. I don't want you to take me out there. I just want you to let me know who he is. Boom. Goes outside. Now, when I go outside, my son Bags is like, yo, son, listen, right? Son, I'm on a violation, right? I'm not here to be dealing with this shit. He said, yo, your man's in them out there is getting a lot of money, bro. And you just up in here just getting caught up in the shenanigans, like this is what it's about. I said, nah, I said, son, you don't gotta get caught up in nothing I'm caught up in, you know what I'm saying? You good, you know what I'm saying? I ain't putting you involved with my shit, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? Dudes just got issues. I got, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit here. So he said, yo, bro, I get it, but I'm not on that time. You know what I'm saying? That nigga China, he always in something. I said, I get you, bro. That ain't your bag, though. You good. Right? So now, I goes out there. Matter of fact, my son Eat 'em Up was out there. It's a blood dude, Eat 'em Up from Harlem. My guy, good guy. So Eat 'em Up was like, oh shit, yo, son, what up? So I'm like, yo, what up, bro? So they over there by the pull-up bar. You know, that's where I live at. So I'm like, yo, what up, Eat 'em Up? So he like, ain't shit. I'm like, yo, who's Larry O? So he like, yo, that's that China shit, right? I said, yeah, bro, you know what that's about? He said, all right, son, look, I'm going to introduce you to him right now. So he introduced me to Larry O. Larry O is a real, how should I say, he's a real diplomatical kind of guy, right? So at the time, he got braids, right? So we chopping it. So I said, yo, bro, I said, yeah, yo, China just told me that, you know, the people got at him. I don't know if you sent them or whatever the case may be. I don't know how y'all shit go. So he like, yo, you know what, son? I respect you for the simple fact that you coming out here to address an issue pertaining to your people. You know what I'm saying? He said, I respect that. He said, but I'm going to tell you something about this dude, China, son. This nigga done read too many fucking 48 Laws of Power and Prince Machiavelli, and this nigga think he's a motherfucking manipulative machine. So all I could do is just like give a little chuckle, because there is some truth to that. You know what I'm saying? So I say, yo, bro, I get what you saying, you know what I'm saying? But you know, bro, and my co-defendant been having issues with y'all for the longest of times. You know what I'm saying? I bumped in the ears, Big Panda, you know what I'm saying, in downstate, and that shit's supposed to be rectified. So I'm trying to find out what this right here brought about. So he was like, yo, son, because the nigga sitting trying to just have too much to say on certain shit he shouldn't have nothing to say on. So I said, I get you. I said, yo, check it though, right, bro? Everything being real, you know what I'm saying? Your people got at him. Your people took a loss. Your people he's in the investigation right now. So I could only assume that somebody told, because he got away from the situation when it went down. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, that's, he said, I respect the way you choose your words carefully. I said, yeah, because you can't put nothing on nobody, but the way it's looking right now, it's looking kind of, he said, I agree with you. He said, let's do it like this, right? He said, if he get out, right? Because I don't know if he gonna get out. They might just move him because he's just a problem. But if he get out, right, we'll just see what the temperature is like when he come out. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? I can respect that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I respect that because, you know, this conversation could have went a whole bunch of ways, different ways, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, bro. So I said, all right, boom, broke out. I went upstairs, back. So I told him, I said, yo, bro, I talked to the bro. The bro was saying this, that, and the third, So China was like, yeah, man, yo, man, I mean, everything being real, niggas gonna be real. If them dudes, you know what I'm saying, told, then it should be. So I said, bro, I don't know. At the same time, I don't know none of these dudes, and you know me, I'm on go. So he said, yeah, I know. He said, but we trying to remain here for a minute. Some things that could get done. So I said, all right, cool, right? So China gets off, right? When China gets off, right? We goes outside. They have a conversation. They rectify. Everything is Gucci Dan, right? Okay. Now that same week, now we meets up in the law library, right? Every weekend, right? So I go. Now this is where I meet up with J Rock at too. So when I go there with J Rock like, yo, I don't like that dude. I said, oh man, fuck. So I'm like, yo, Rock, I get it, you know what I'm saying, but that's the bro. He said, yeah, nah, this dude is just he's just way too much. He thinks he's more than what he is. Like, he have no opportunities to cross my path or say nothing, and he even look at me funny. I said, God damn. I said, all right, J-Rock, so look, this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna tell him to stay away from you because, you know, I don't need that right now. You know what I'm saying? I really don't need that. He said, man, you gotta be careful who you be fucking with, man. I said, yo, I've been fucking with him for a minute, bro, since the start. You know what I'm saying? He said, I get it, man. I just don't like the dude. I don't want the dude around me, nothing, man. I said, oh shit. I said, all right. So I goes tell China, yo, bro, look, man, you really be doing too much, son. Like, you got niggas that don't even have a concern about humanity, but they don't like you. So you're doing something that's really rubbing people the wrong way, bro. And this ain't even open for discussion, but my thing is, my OG from off my end, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just not feeling you, and that stays right here. Ain't nothing to talk about. Just stay out of his way, bro. And this is something I had to do because, like, I couldn't let that even get nowhere because J Rock is a different kind of animal. You hear me? So, all right, so while we up there talking, now they tell me, yo, now it was a situation happening in Clinton with the dude Ralph Lowe and the Bloods. I don't even know what happened. I know the Bloods tried to get at him, and the whole Brooklyn just held them down, and they got at the Bloods. I don't know how it went, who won or who lost. All I know, I heard about it through the state. Right now, just so happened we in the L, and at this time, a lot of these dudes is getting out the box from that incident. So just so happened, one dude named Uptown comes there. Right when he comes there, Ja's like, oh nah, he gotta get it. Right. So China like, all right, we got him, right? So now I'm like, all right, first of all, I need to know who this dude is, boom, 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 boom. So make a long story short, right? It was two dudes that came there. Another dude, I don't know if his name was MZ, I forgot, but he caught him in the library, wet him, right? Tried to get Uptown, he didn't fall for the bait, right? Because that's when we was lynching niggas and coming out the library, the law library, you know what I'm saying? There was a lynch mob going on there. Don't get caught in them stairs. So anyway, this is what the nigga this is what brothers came up with, right? It was a brother named Sequan that was there, right? Now Sequan is Panamanian, and this is my guy, right? So me and Say was in Clinton together. So Say is there. So Say like, yo, what's up? We rocking? So I'm like, yeah, we rocking. So he like, anyway. John like, yo, what's up with your man Say? I said, he about it. They said, yo, the nigga gonna take a hit and he gonna hit the nigga Uptown. So I said, oh, word? I said, all right, cool, right? So niggas went and got a scrundle for him, you heard? Came, paid him his payment, right? Now niggas is just waiting. Now at the same time, right? I get moved out of I block, right? So now I'm in G block. Now G block, this is a whole, I got endless stories about G block, but I can't get into that right now. So anyway, right, I'm in G block. So my little man Panna comes there, right? This is not the same Panna as Sequan, but Panna comes there. So when Panna comes there, Panna like, yo, I don't know him, you know what I'm saying? So matter of fact, big bro Wag was there. Shout out to Wag, yo. So Wag is like, yo, this little dude over there named Panna, man, fucks with him, you know what I'm saying? So I said, all right. So I start fucking with Panna, we chopping it up. So we go to the armory, right? We go to the armory. He like, yo, that dude, that blood dude right there snatched my chain on the island. So he looked. I said, word. I said, what you want to do? What you gonna do? He said, I want that. All right. So dudes gave him the hammer. I said, yo, when you squeeze, just toss that shit back, son. So he went over there. Niggas was sitting down watching TV. He squeezed, tossed it back, and his man broke out on him, right? And he started fighting Panna, right? So they start fighting. So now Panna get locked up. Panna do a little 30 days. He's doing it right there in the gallery. So boom, he gets off. Now check out what the nigga Sequan do, my nigga. Foulest shit in America, bro. This nigga goes to the nigga Uptown and tell the nigga Uptown, like, yo, niggas got a hit on you, bro. Niggas paid me to hit you. So he tells the nigga Uptown, like, yo, see, what he was thinking was that he was going to kill two birds with one stone, right? And he was like, he already got the payment. He going to tell this nigga, hoping this nigga was going to start shooting niggas and everybody out of the way and say just made off, right? But that's not what happened. That nigga Uptown blew it up, like, yo, what's up? Y'all niggas putting hits out on me? So niggas was like, huh? Niggas said, oh shit, right? So China's like, okay, yo, check it. Both of these niggas gotta get hit tomorrow, point blank range, right? Yo, so the nigga Ja responsibility was to hit the nigga Say. China responsibility is hit the nigga Uptown, right? So the nigga, now keep in mind, Reg, Panna, and Sequan, right? Those dudes is kind of cool. You know, Panamanians, like, you know what I'm saying? They fucks around with each other. So I introduced them. So what happened is Sequan walking outside of G Block going to the infirmary. So the nigga, my boy Ill Will from Queens, shout out to Ill fucking Will. Where you at, Ill Will? So Ill Will shoots the shit out of Say. Block up, right? Scalped him, right? Say can't do nothing. Say goes to the infirmary. They put him in IPC, right? So now in IPC, he's in the window right there, right? So now China goes about getting the nigga Uptown, gets him, right? Now, after that, right? Now Panna is with me. So Panna, actually, I didn't give the dynamics to the nigga Reg about everything that was going on, because it's like, yo, man, this shit is too deeper than the laws of physics for me to just update you on anything. Just chill, just be with me. So, but when Say got hit, Reg was feeling away. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I goes outside, I goes to the infirmary, right? So I'm on a ramp talking to Will, and we talking, we shooting the shit, you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man, you know, the nigga Reg comes out the infirmary while I'm talking to the nigga Will and bangs the nigga Will in the face. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing, my nigga? Right? So Will jumps off on him, so they start plucking it out and shit. So now Reg's like, yo, fuck that nigga cut Say. So I'm like, yo, my nigga, man, the fuck, man. So anyway, after that, Will had to scurry off, Reg scurry. So I said, yo, Reg, man. I said, yo, bro. I said, yo, son, you like, what, like, yo, son, like, nah, you wasn't supposed to do that, son, right? So anyway, right? He goes upstairs. We go because he's like 2 cells away from me, right? Wait a minute, did they get caught? I don't think they got caught. I think they did get caught. I don't know, because I told the nigga, I said, yo, bro, that shit you just did, that shit wasn't sanctioned, bro. That shit gonna come back, bro. That shit ain't good bread, bro. So he was like, what the fuck? That nigga couldn't say. I said, yo, it's fucking dynamics behind shit, my nigga. Like, that nigga saying, telling you every fucking thing. What the fuck happened, but that led to that? Tell that nigga to tell you that shit. So he was like, yo, man, say fuck that, man. That nigga cut say. So I said, all right, bro. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So now, I tell the nigga Reg, I say, yo, son, we fighting, son, when we get off or something. I don't know, we just fighting. And so now China and Ja is sending me blasts, like sending me all kind of kites, like, yo, what the fuck? What happened with your little man? Your little man is out of control. You ain't controlling the situation. So I'm like, yo, bro, like that shit just came out of nowhere, man. Tell a nigga ill will, man. I got him. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. Like, come on. So what the fuck is that about? So I'm like, oh man. You know what I'm saying? So that's pertaining to that situation, where the motherfucking Panna, Sequan, and Ja. So now Will, I pulls up on Will. I goes and see Will. So I'm like, yo, Will, bro, you like, what up, man? I said, yo, that shit was a violation of me in more than one way. I said, for one, you sitting there talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I said, for two, you know what I'm saying? That's my little man. I said, for three, I ain't have no insight on how he felt about that situation, you know what I'm saying? And me being around him every day, I supposed to pick this brain. I didn't, bro. I'm going to take full responsibility of that, you know what I'm saying? So he like, man, oh man, son, damn, son. And that was one of the fucked up feelings that sat with me, bro, because, like, you know, that shit, first of all, it was violation on, if you look at it from every aspect of it, it's like, I introduced the nigga, I sanctioned the nigga, say like, yeah, yo, he be hitting shit. So I directed him to John, them niggas. This nigga decided to do that sucker shit. And when he did that, and they told me that, no, they didn't even tell me that. Then I was right there when the nigga uptown said, I said, oh shit. So now, when Say got hit, Say was in the window. So when I go past, I'm like, yo, bro, what type of shit you on, my nigga? Like, dead ass serious, bro? And Say got a asshole full of time, bro. It's like, I don't even understand how you could try to pull some shit off like that, knowing that you gotta be here, my nigga, and you got shit like that coming on in your jacket. Like, that niggas had 25 and was walking that shit down. This nigga had about 50 or 70 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, what I'm making is that was a situation that kind of got out of control off of my end. You know what I mean? But I tried to rectify it, man, but then I got jammed up. And that's when I went to the box. You know what I mean? So that whole situation is, see, but Elmira was a different kind of environment. Like, Iraq, that shit was like Spanish orientated. I seen some shit go down there, bro, that I ain't seen nowhere else. And but that shit was Spanish orientated, and it wasn't like they had the shit on smash, but they was letting their shit go up over there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, was still in Iraq because that was where you needed to be at. But when I got the G block, now this is the separation from the boys to the men. You know what I'm saying? Because G block is one of the biggest galleries. Like, it got like maybe 6 tiers on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And that shit right there, it wasn't nothing but hard hitting, earth shattering, hustling motherfuckers in G block, because it was so big and it had so much revenue. You know what I'm saying? You had motherfuckers that was working in industry there. You just had a whole bunch of things going on, so there was a lot of money in there. Now, the individuals that was there, man, it's like I ain't gonna be able to get into all that right now, but Wag was there, Cold Pepper was there, peace be upon him. J Dub was there, Bobby Fingers was there, T-Bone from from Buffalo, motherfucking GYC, motherfuckers from Sycamore, Bricking them boys, peace be upon them. You know what I'm saying? It was Ray from Buffalo. Mel Cox was there with me. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of different shit going on right there. Now I'm gonna get into that, and when I get into that, that's a whole different entity. You know what I mean? Because shit went down so bad that the news, the local news came in the jail, in our gallery, and had the motherfucking gallery on the news. I'm watching news in my motherfucking cell on the TV, and I'm seeing a motherfucking gallery, bro. And I'm like, oh shit. Now, the shit that transpired for the news to come in there, we gonna have to brace ourselves for this one, bro, because again, Elmira, I seen some shit that heard some shit that kind of still haunts me, bro. Everything being real, bro. You know? So when it's time to elaborate on that.
Elaborate on it, nigga. What happened on the tier?
Oh, man. What happened on the tier? Alright. So this is what was going on, right? It was a lot of niggas in there getting a lot of money, right? Now, but when I stepped on the scene, right? But so trying to come outside, he comes outside and he says to me, yo, a dream came to me and God told me that I'm the avenging angel and that it's on me to get this dude. I said, get this dude? Get what dude? So he said, the dude Scar. So I said, yo. So now, let me reiterate something, right?
Somebody hit me up today and said, yo, I just saw one of these YouTubers talking about you on his channel while he was in the shower.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I don't know what we did. When we started this shit. We just was trying to tell a couple of Rikers Island stories, man. I don't know what happened, man. Niggas got all type of lunatics and nutcases out there going crazy.
Oh,
like, what happened,
shit.
bro? Like, I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
Nigga said a nigga had a bar zest. Nigga was getting zestfully clean. Talking about me on his YouTube video. That's some weird next level shit. I'm seeing all type of weird niggas I never seen in my life. Niggas got their camera backwards. Niggas filming sideways. Don't know what they doing. Niggas beard looking dirty and disgusting with pieces of food and debris and lint in they beard. Know what I mean? There's all type of dirt bomb niggas with cameras out there.
How did it get to this, man?
I'm gonna tell you how this happened, man. When the new Obama phones came out, when they started giving smartphones out, when they started giving free Android smartphones, little 8 gigabyte, 16 gigabyte free Android smartphones, niggas lost their motherfucking mind, my nigga. You heard? You can't give the motherfucking you can't give the dirty niggas a camera phone, man. You give too many dirty niggas a camera phone, all type of episodes and content, fake, false news start coming out, man. So, you know what I mean?
All kind of fraudulent.
This is what happened when Obama wanted to give his people smartphones. He gave too many smartphones to too many dirty, dusty, dirt bomb niggas who couldn't afford a smartphone before. You feel me? Now them niggas got a free smartphone, man. They on there uploading YouTube videos about me. It's a strange game. But anyway, man. Let's talk this. Let's get this part 2 because we already got this part 3 done. We forgot about part 2. Let's get this part 2 popping. You said the kid that came there and was locked up for spreading AIDS all over the planet. You said China started feeling a certain kind of way about the dude or something?
Nah. This what happened, right? So China he keep a couple little guys around him, right? Little maniacs, right? So they come out one day, so they got a loan. So they like, yo, we got this. So I'm like, yo, where you get that from? So they was like, oh, yo, I got it from this dude. Who this? So I'm like, what's some secret shit going on? What the fuck is going on? So then he was like, yo, where you got it from? He said, yo, I got it from dude. Dude was like, you know, take it. So he was like, that dude Scar? So he was like, yeah. So I said, Scar? Who's Scar? What Scar? Right? So my antennas grew up then. Like, what Scar? Well, what are we doing here? So they said, nah. So then, this when he tell me like, oh nah, this dude up there, he be, you know what I'm saying, trying to befriend a few people and shit like that. So, you know, he be going to do this, then. I said, so who's this dude? So then he tells me, boom, 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 boom. I said, word? I'm like, damn. However, upon further review, I must say that dude is not from Albany Projects. He's from somewhere around in the side blocks, but he had that misconception because he had his homeboy that brought him around in there, you know what I'm saying? And he did what he did, you know what I'm saying, then took his show on the road, you know what I mean? So upon me hearing all this filth, I'm like, who the fuck? So they said, yo, I said, nah, bro. I said, nah, get that shit out of here, yo, right? So you could tell it was like, if I ain't probably say that, they probably would have took it, busted open, and got right with it, or started whatever, you know what I'm saying, or gave it to us. Well, I don't know, but I was like, nah, that ain't good right there.
Niggas had the balloon.
Yeah,
go ahead.
What you mean? Yo, bro, listen, the dude is contaminated. They know he contaminated. They know how he getting it in, how he gotta get it in. So that's that. What are you passing that over here for? Like, take that back to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they went and took the shit back, right? So now, right? Now let me tell you something, right? Now, see, this is my first time, and I must say, like, yo, mental health is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I say that because you know, we've been through some shit. We've been dealing with trauma for some period of time and shit like that, right? When we was going through whatever we was going through, and some of us, you know, I don't know, develop just different outlooks. You know what I mean? So check it, right? So trying to come outside, he comes outside and he says to me, yo, I had a dream, yo. So I looks at him, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So he like, nah, the dream came to me and God told me that I'm the avenging angel and that it's on me to get this dude. I said, get this dude? Get what dude? So he said, the dude Scar. So I said, yo. So now, let me reiterate something, right? Now I told you J-Rock ain't like, but that's not the truth of the matter. What it is that he just don't pick up on his energy. You know what I'm saying? Certain people got different energy fields, you know what I mean? So J-Rock was like, yo, that type of nigga that's going to prevent niggas from going home, you know what I'm saying? Like, easy on that dude. So when he tells me this, right? So I say, yo, you said you had a dream, and the angel, the avenging angel came and told you that to avenge the people and to do what now? Yeah, get them. So I said, okay. I said, so when did this come to you? So he was like, yo, last night. So I said, oh, well. So I said, so what does that mean? That you're the angel? Or the angel is protecting you? Or the angel is guiding you? So he said, I'm just doing the work. I'm just a servant. So I'm looking at him in his face like, yo, so how's this gonna go? You could just send somebody to do it. He said, nah, I gotta do it. I said, you gotta do it. I said, man, you know that boy's contaminated, man. What are you doing, man? I said, listen, man, you're drawing the line right now. Now you're drawing the line. Like, I don't even know, like, so he said, yo, look, the nigga gonna go, he gonna get on the phone, go over there, I'ma blow it, I'ma toss it back, catch it, boom, 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 and we out. We're gonna get away. I said, we gonna get away because the angel, he said, yeah, we good. So I said, all right, come on, let's go. He went. Sure enough, dude was on the phone. Blew him, tossed it back. Caught it, got going in the wind. Now, after this, right? Shit go down, get away, right?
So what happened when he blew the nigga? The nigga tried to get it on or what?
Nah, that nigga just stood right there for a minute and just walked in. Now look, let me tell you something, right? These are the things I learned, right? When a motherfucker becomes accomplished in something they do, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, whether it's devious, whether it's sinister, or whether it's some snake shit, right? When they succeed in that, their confidence grow, so they think that they could do it again, right? You with me?
Yeah.
So I sits and I says, yo, bro, listen to this, right? I said, I really didn't get that move. That whole move was like something like it should just seem like something you just came up with, yo. So he said, look, it happened exactly how it was supposed to happen, how I seen it. I said, so you seen this? I said, so what else you be seeing? Why you, what I need to see, I need something else to be seen. What else you be seeing? So he got mad, right? Like, yo, come on, son, you sitting here, you know about the highest sense of self? I said, nah, bro, I'm not doing that with you right now. I'm not doing that with you right now. Yo, I got a board I'm going to, man. This is my fourth board, man. My fourth board, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my fourth board, right? So what had happened, we split up. This is when I went to G Block. I don't know how I made it out of Iraq. But I gotta think about it. But motherfucking I know I ended up in G Block. Now, when I get to G Block, that's a whole nother scenario. But the point I was trying to lean on was that, you know, mental health shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, some of us just be having a tendency, and we really think that we all right. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers don't take time out to check how warped they motherfucking outlook and their ideologies is at this day and time. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers come home when they was 17 and come home with a 17 mentality. You know what I mean? And just think that now they could play it and manipulate and, like, I don't understand, bro. But I know mental health is an issue and that shit need to be addressed. It need to be looked at and it need to be taken and serious, man. Because I myself, I told you, man, I be having certain shit just be popping up in my brain when I'm in a whole different plateau. You know what I mean?
The reality is, man, everybody, all of us who did bids, especially those who did bids from little kids and we grew up north and all of that dumb shit like we did, we all fucked up, my nigga. Some way or another. Some of us is just more fucked up than others.
Right. Some motherfuckers be leaning on all kind of shit just to get through. And my thing is like this. I be like, yo, when we take time out to, like you said, some of us is more fucked up than others. But my thing is, I'm just trying to deal with, slowly but surely, trying to address this shit. You know what I'm saying? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Why I be on the move so much? You know what I'm saying? Is that part of the whole strategy? You know what I'm saying? Is why I'm chasing as opposed to being still. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different aspects you gotta look at.
You did all that time in the penitentiary. You know, I think some people who do all of that time, what you did, 17?
Then we ain't counting the violations and all the other type of shit that came after that.
Yeah, but that 17 years, I feel like is a condition. I don't know what the name of this condition is, but I know if you do all of that time, some people come home and they just chill and get low and, you know, stay in the house and get married, but you got a percentage of people that after they do all of that time, they get back in these streets, bro. It's like every day is the day they came home from jail. You understand? Like, nigga, what? I'm out here. I was like that for like 10 years straight before that started. And even to this day, sometimes, you know, this is why I be roaming around Midtown Manhattan by myself, because it's like all of this shit is a motherfucking privilege for me. I thought it was a chance that I may have never saw this shit again. You understand what I'm saying? So when I'm in these streets, I be like, yo, I'm out here. Like, I could go eat wherever I want to go eat. I could walk up this block without no police telling me what to do. I could talk to a female. I could smoke some weed walking. All of this shit is exclusive to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, a nigga been behind concrete and barbed wires for so long, a nigga was just wishing he could touch a piece of tree bark. You know what I mean? Just rub your motherfucking hands on the tree bark. Because a motherfucker ain't been in touch with nature for so long, motherfucker just start feeling like, yo, niggas get numb. And I think that's what it is. I think that's a particular aspect that's not getting addressed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers just became numb. They lost hope. They lost faith. You know what I mean? And
yeah, that shit's animalistic. Like, I got a rabbit. I got a rabbit that I bought for my kids, and the kids be neglecting the shit. Now it's my responsibility. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the only motherfucker that take care of the rabbit. But I got the rabbit in a cage, nice big cage or whatever. But you know, sometimes I may have a busy day, right? Where I gotta go to Brooklyn and I'm gonna be in Brooklyn all day and I ain't gonna get back to the crib to 7, 8 o'clock at night or whatever. And I ain't get a chance to lock the rabbit out for early morning rec. Cause how I do it is I wake up, I let the rabbit go into the small yard, which is just my office. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got small yard rec early in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I let her roam through the whole house. You feel what I'm saying? But sometimes my day be a little bit busy and she can't lock out for rec early in the morning. I gotta go, you feel me? So I come in the afternoon, I lock her out in the afternoon. Now, when I come back in the afternoon, if I put my hand in that cage, she will try to bite me, scratch me, or attack me, bro. Because she been locked in that cage all day. So now she's getting aggressive. She don't care that I could smash her out and put her in the rabbit stew. You feel me? She don't care. She's still popping off on me and all of that. So I'm looking at that. I'm like, yo, this shit ain't just humans. This is just the nature of living beings. Like, if you lock them in a cage and neglect them, they gonna want to fucking go turn into animals and get violent and go crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what it is? It's basically you're putting natural species in unnatural settings and expecting them to remain the same.
Exactly.
It's not.
Same shit they do to us.
Yeah.
And then check this deep shit. Those same animals that we keep in the crib and put in a cage, and you know, we feed them and buy them rabbit food, and you understand what I'm saying? Nigga, like my man, shout out to the bro Matty R. My man Matty R said that rabbit won't survive 5 minutes in the wilderness. Because now that rabbit has been domesticated and it went according to its natural habitat and nature, and now it doesn't understand its natural habitat. And it's the same thing as us coming home from jail after all of that time and getting tossed back into the hood and the streets. Shit too fast for us. You feel me? And a lot of us end back up in the penitentiary or dead, bro, because you throwing some shit that's been caged up for 16 years, 17 years, and you tossing that shit back into the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Either that shit gonna go crazy and reoffend, get killed, or something else crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But the bottom line is, it's the same principle, bruh. Lock a motherfucker up. They don't develop in society. They develop in the penitentiary.
In the unnatural society.
Straight up.
And then they bring those unnatural ideals
back to the street.
Here. And it's a whole different world out here now. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, what is you competing up against? You know what I mean? Like, find another way to be relevant. You think I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's so many ways to get money besides selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to be a drug dealer. You know what I mean? So I don't really think it's about the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
You know, some people just lost, man. Some people just lost. I remember when I was a kid, I was 12 years old. You heard him in Ville. And my best friend sold crack. He was 12 too. And he sold crack. He had his own shift. He had like his own 4-hour shift. You understand what I'm saying? In my projects. Long story. I told this story before. He got caught selling drugs in my projects by Boo Bear and them niggas. It was about to body his ass. He was, I mean, that was my man though, but he was only 12 years old. But I could recall being 12 years old. And you know, I felt pretty sure that that's what I wanted to be in life. Like I was sure, like, yeah, I'm gonna be a drug dealer. That's it. That's my calling. That's what I'm aware. You heard at 12 because that's what was in the media. That's what was on the rap videos. You know what I mean? You had Coogee raps and you know what I mean? Road to Riches and like you had those. You just had that type of lifestyle that was flashed in front of your face at all times. Niggas hopping off of mopeds with big stupid anchors on their motherfucking neck with cables and 4-finger rings and BVDs and motherfucking spot belts and you know what I mean? All type of fly shit that a little nigga was seeing. And the bottom line is, at 12, I was like, nigga, I want to be a drug dealer. And I remember begging my man to ask his boss to get me a shift.
Mm-hmm.
You heard? And my moms don't know my moms don't know nothing about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But I'm dumb, young, and 12 years old, and I just don't know no better. Not knowing that, nigga, I'd have got murdered. You heard? Niggas was trying to put me with what was gonna happen. I forgot why it didn't go down. But niggas was trying to put me on a block. I can't remember what block this is, but my son, shout out to my nigga Black that's locked up. Shout out to my nigga Black, cause my nigga Black used to live on this block. I can't remember the name of the block, but it's the block right before you get to Van Sinderen. When you going towards the Atlantic Avenue train station, it's like one little strip of block with little houses. Now Van Sinderen, bro. I'm a Brownsvilleologist. Van Sinderen is Dead Man Hill where the L train runs. Van Sicklen is a total different place. Van Sinderen is Dead Man's Hill. But yeah, niggas was trying to stick me in a block back there, you feel me? And I would have got slumped. You understand what I'm saying? 12 years old, niggas would have robbed me and raped me. Niggas would have raped, murdered me, threw me off the roof, set me on fire, and all type of shit. But I'm begging this nigga to get me a spot. Like, you know, niggas is stupid. Like, when we young, we stupid, bro. And we stupid for a long time. It ain't to 16 or to 7. We stupid to 27, to 28, we stupid. And even beyond that, bro.
Yeah.
When you get in your 40s, you start seeing things clearly a little bit. And even then, some niggas is, I know niggas is 50. I knew niggas, bro. I don't know, may have not known niggas personally, but I knew of niggas that was 54, 55. And them niggas is still in the streets busting they hammer crazy. Real talk, like, busting they hammer at young niggas, my nigga, like going to war with young niggas and all of that. Like, you know, to some motherfuckers, this shit don't stop, nigga. The bids in Attica and Auburn and all of that, nigga, that shit turn niggas into maniacs and violent individuals forever.
Some motherfuckers, but then some motherfuckers get lucky. They get a good chick,
Mm-hmm.
and the chick will just change their whole situation. She'll give them an ultimatum. And the nigga like, yo, I'm off this.
And some niggas educated themselves. Some niggas read 10,000 books. And you read 10, the bottom line is, if you read and educate yourself, it's going to turn you into a different person, whether you like it or not. If you keep reading and reading and reading, you're going to get educated. And eventually you're going to say, man, I can't do this stupid shit. I can't be involved in this dumb shit no more. I gotta see this shit for what it really is, nigga. I can't say I'm a gangster and a killer. Can't wait to stab and cut some next black nigga after I done read all of these fucking deep books and, know what I mean, read through the lives of some of the greatest people that ever walked the earth. And that's what I'm gonna reduce myself to, just some fucking gangster and killer that shoot niggas and stab niggas. Like, that shit is belittling yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You minimizing your motherfucking potential.
Your value.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, if you educate yourself, you gonna change. If you go up north and you don't give a fuck about none of that, and you working out and that's it, you just working out and motherfucking watching TV, watching music videos, talking about which rapper you knew and you gonna go home and fuck with. If you do that for your whole bid, bro, you gonna come home and you'll be back. Like that on that Ebron episode, you'll be back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a nigga be back, bro. You feel me? Niggas go back 4 and 5 times. I never went back up north. I'm sad to say I was on Rikers Island another 3 times or whatever when I came home from jail for various dumb shit. You feel me? But I ain't never go back up north, man. I ain't want to show my face back up north, bro.
It's embarrassing.
I would straight up. I would have been too embarrassed. Niggas, what? Oh, that nigga, that super guard nigga, always talking about this and deep and shitting on niggas and saying niggas is stupid and they gonna come back. That nigga came back to nigga. I lasted in the streets for 4 months, son. I did 6 years in the penitentiary. I lasted in the streets for 4 months. Niggas was writing me, yo, Laz, you shitting on us? Like, yo, Lotus, what up? We ain't hearing from you. Yo, my nigga, I'm back in the penitentiary. Them letters is stacking up in my mom's crib. I'm in HDM, fending for my life. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, shit crazy, bro. Then I came home after 4 months. I came home off the island. I lasted another 4 months in the street, and I was back on Rikers Island, nigga. I was in OBCC this time. And it's like, bro, my head was spinning. I was like, you know, I'm tired of this jail shit, bro. Like, that parole shit was a trap off. You can't do nothing on parole, nigga. You do some you know, you come home, you think you got freedom. When you come home, you be like, nigga, I'm free. I'm out here. You believe that shit if you want to, nigga. You come on, I was a category 1 inmate. I mean, you know, ex-convict, category 1. Them niggas is murdering you for any little thing. You heard? Like, I had a parole violation. Them niggas trying to give me 15 months. Yeah, that don't sound like a lot to people out there. But when you just came home from doing 6 years, nigga, you ain't trying to go back up top for a whole nother 15 months, my nigga.
Yo, sad.
You feel me? But you know, some niggas was facing, I was in HDM with niggas that was facing, you know, 30 and 40 years. I couldn't cry about that 15 months, my nigga, but I was mad as a motherfucker. I would have been ducking and hiding my whole 15 months. Luckily, I beat that violation, but I would have been ducking and hiding the whole 15 months because I wouldn't have showed my face. Niggas see, yo, nigga, didn't you just go home? Didn't you just go home and you back up in this motherfucker? Nah, my nigga.
Damn, son.
I had to beat that case, nigga. I was psalmed out, refraining from. I was doing everything, nigga, to try to get the fuck out of there. You know, I was on Rikers Island, nigga. You
burning sage and all that, huh?
Straight up.
Warning. As I said before, from time to time, it may be a story on this channel that may be a little bit disturbing to some. May be a little bit upsetting. Unfortunately, these stories are true life experiences from people who had to live this out. And sometimes those truths and those real life experiences, when you living in it, it becomes normal to you, which is also sick. And then when you come home, you realize you just lived through madness. And we need therapy.
And then took his razor and started cutting his stomach open and started flushing his intestines down the toilet. Right? And all I'm hearing is screams and screams and screams and yelling and just pandemonium, bro. It was a lot of niggas in there getting a lot of money, right? Now, but when I stepped on the scene, right? But I was fucking with Wag. I was fucking with Big Bro, right? And Big Bro basically was telling me and Reg, yo, make it happen. You make it happen, I'm gonna get it done. Alright, so what happens is, Reg got a chick. Reg had his chick. Tell the chick, yo, go see my people. She go see my people. My people hit her off. She comes through. She drops it. Gives it to Wag. Wag do numbers. So now, keep in mind, it was a whole bunch of dudes doing a whole bunch of things before we got there. But their consistency wasn't up to par. You know what I'm saying? And what we're doing every other week. You know what I'm saying? So what happened is, it's like niggas is trying to keep up. And you know what I'm saying? And this became a matter of, alright, So you know, you got some dudes working in the industry, you got some dudes doing this. So dudes put their little coins together and try to buy a little nice little package from a motherfucker. Yo, let me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, man, that's out of my hands. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to Big Bro. You know what I'm saying? So some dudes, matter of fact, my son Nalo's from Queens, big tall basketball playing Nalo. I seen Nalo on a visit when I went to go see Corley and what Sing Sing. And Nalo should be home now. But Nalo and he had a man, and they was my son Big Ant. They was there with Big Ant, so those was his guys. Those was Big Ant guys. So when I got there, they was like, yo, Big Ant just left here, bro. He went to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And he used to be talking about you. I said, oh shit, I just missed Big Ant. They said, whoa. So I fucked with them dudes on a different note, on the strength of Big Ant. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, Big Ant just left Elmira and went to not War Kill. What's them hospital? What's the fucking that jail? That's the fucking hospital or some shit. It's like
Mid-state or mid-state.
No, it wasn't Mid-State. It was something with a W. I don't know. Why the fuck is Warwick coming to my mind? Like Warwick, that's some old school DFY shit from
Sonny Carson.
Sonny Carson.
What is it want? Doing 1 and 3. Told me tell y'all motherfuckers to keep cool. He be out one way or another. Quick.
Nigga say, nigga, you been busted. Nigga say, yeah, the man picked me up.
Man picked me up.
But yeah, man.
Hey, he can't whoop me. He can't whoop me.
He said, hey, you know, sucker think he good, sucker think he could whoop me, you know, but I know he can't whoop me. Hey, boy, the nigga whole style is chump. You know, just let me get mine first. Let me get mine first, and then you can do what you want. You know, because, you know, I don't want nobody trying to creep up on me, you know, try to stab me, nor shoot me, you know what I mean? But just let me get mine, and then y'all can get what y'all want. Because the nigga need to be taken off of here. He need to be taken off here, because sucker think he good, sucker think he can whoop me. When I know he can't whoop me.
Oh, shit, something wrong with you, bro. Something wrong with you. Yo, but, anyway, Big Ant went to the hospital, and they was telling me, like, yo, he got something wrong with his kidneys, bro. And I was like, word? They was like, yeah. So, bro, he went to that hospital, bro, and he eventually died in that shit, bro. In that fucking hospital from kidney failure, bro. And that shit just fucked me up. However, this is what occurred. So it was a brother. I gotta be mindful with this part. So it was a brother, right? One of the dudes named Scar. I can't recall the other dude, right? So these dudes is around the block and they peddling their little merchandise, right? I said what occurred was that, you know, they was peddling their paraphernalia, right? But like I said, it was grade D. So they was porters, right? They was double bunk, right? Double bunk cells in the beginning of the gallery and at the end of the gallery, right? So they was double bunk. So they was trying to turn a coin, right? So they had an individual, I don't know if he was on their gallery, but the dude was right up under me on the 5 gallery, right? I was on 7. So the dude was Cuba, right? Now, they put something in Cuba's hands, right? Now, when you on the gallery, you hear everything that's going on. So they was like, yo, you ain't get that to me. So Cuba was like, yo, bye, that wasn't good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem giving you what you deserve, but that shit is like a waste. That shit ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So he said, like, out of respect, you know, come at me different, come at me better, come at me, you know what I'm saying? Meet me halfway. So they was like, man, young dudes, like, man, fuck that, man, I want mine. So what happened was, she was like, yo, no disrespect, bro, no disrespect, but how you want me to, like, you know what I'm saying, pay for something that ain't serve its purpose, right? So they like, all right, you know, like, they walk off, right? So the next day, you know how individuals come back from program, right? And individuals, so now in Elmira, this is how this goes. When you come back from program, when you come, they say it's like 42 cells. So the officer come upstairs. Now he's not on the gallery, he's on the outside of the gallery, and he's just opening all the cells. So he, you know what I'm saying? So he opened all the cells, right? And it's for everybody to lock their cell, right? So sometimes the officer will open the cells on that side, and then go downstairs and open, or go on the other side and open. So he got a lot of shit to do. So he's not staying right there. Like, definitely not looking down the gallery. So these dudes came out they double bunk. They followed Cuba, like, yo, where my bread? So Cuba was going in this cell. He said, yo, we talked about this already. Y'all gonna keep like with this shit, like y'all want me like what y'all forcing my hand. So both of them call they cell when his cell open, running in the cell. They call themselves running in the man's cell, right? So they ran in the cell. So one of them start cutting him. When he ran in the cell, he's cutting him. So now the other one gets in, and when he gets in, like, they tussling. But Cuba was, from what I was hearing, he went straight for his he went straight for his knife, right? He closed the cell, closed the boy in the cell with him, right? One of them was outside looking at the shit go on. So he stabs this dude up, right? Stabs him up till he stopped moving, and then took his razor and started cutting his stomach open and started flushing his intestines down the toilet, right? And all I'm hearing is screams and screams and screams and yelling and just pandemonium, bro. And the sad part about it, as this nigga is screaming uncontrollably, right? Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming, bro. And I'm just hearing these screams, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Now, niggas across from me, they could see right down into 5 gallery, and they could really see in a nigga's cell. And niggas, I'm just looking at niggas' face like, oh, shit. And I'm like, what? Bro, by the time I got the story on that one, block was locked down, right? They had caution tape, right? All up on that bitch, right? And then the news, motherfucker, the news came in that bitch. And the news came in and said there was a horrific murder that took place in Elmira Correctional Facility in G Block. And from that, bro, they cut down on so much motherfucking intake on what was coming in and what was going out, bro. It was just a bad time, bro. And the thing is, I'm trying to remember if did it get back to the brother that sold them that bad package. You know what I mean? Because that bad package is what caused all that unnecessary shit. You with me? But those screams, bro, I still hear them screams, bro. I still hear them screams every so often, bro.
You mean screams from the dude that was getting stabbed?
I was hearing multiple screams.
Or screams from people telling...
Nah, screams from the nigga outside the cell watching the onslaught of his bunkie getting mutilated, and the screams from the nigga in there. Now, the nigga Cuba, little do niggas know, you know, he's a quiet nigga, but he already caught a body up north. He caught a body in Clinton. You know what I'm saying? But these guys don't know that because they ain't been around. You with me? So, you know, these are things I be referring to. Like, I don't understand motherfuckers just had a tendency to, you know, things could go all kind of ways in any motherfucking given day. You know what I mean? But you gotta know what the fuck be going on. You gotta know who you dealing with. You gotta know what the environment, the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? Atmosphere game. You know what I mean? Because you could come to a spot and it was quite a general was there with me. Peace be upon him, Darius from Queens was there. It was just quite a few brothers, man, and my memory ain't good right now, but that should be coming back. But that incident right there was something totally, that was a first timer for me. You know what I mean? Because when brothers came out, like we came out like 3 days later, and brothers was like, yo, son, I seen this nigga flushing a nigga intestines down the fucking toilet. I'm like, oh shit. Word, you seen that shit? See, because niggas on the other side, on 6 gallery, they could see right down the 5. So they looking down there and they giving play by play, and it's like, oh shit. But those screams, bro, damn, I'm getting chills from that shit, bro. And yeah, man, they had to bury that boy, man. Straight up, bro. Straight up, bro.
And you say he was a young type of dude?
He was a young dude, bro. They was a young dude. They was just in an environment they never been in. They was trying to earn a coin or two. You know what I'm saying? While they was there, they brought a bad batch. A bad batch, man. And that shit went totally left, bro. Totally fucking left. You know what I mean? And if motherfuckers that was there could probably get more insight, because like I remember certain things. There was certain things that was going on, like oh man. It was like it was a lot of dudes there. It was a lot of money getting motherfuckers there. You know, and there was a lot of motherfuckers trying to capitalize off what was going on. And then some motherfuckers took it to the extreme and lost their life, bro. You know? That's, you know, everything ain't for everybody. You know what I mean?
You said police took mad long to come?
By the time the police came, the nigga was dead. Because the scream stopped, bro. All I started hearing was weeping and boo-hooing, and that shit was getting away. It's like the other nigga was walking to a cell. Realized that they should have left that shit alone. You know what I mean?
You said that he locked them in?
Yeah, but they followed him to a cell, talking shit, and then they tried to push in. He pushed one nigga out, slammed the cell with one nigga in, and that was all she wrote. That was good night already.
That's why you can't be playing them cell games like that, man. Nigga get trapped up in one of them shits.
You can't play no games with niggas. Straight up. That shit was some shit that I really bro, that shit's still there. The screams are still there. They come every so often, bro. And then knowing the whole backdrop behind that shit is just fucked up, bro. It's so sad. And like I said, the brothers was from Buffalo, you know what I'm saying?
The dude who got killed was from Buffalo?
The dude that got killed was from Buffalo, bro. Straight up. He didn't get killed, he got mutilated. You know what I mean? So, that shit right there, man. Rest in peace to that man, yo, and his family, bro. Because that shit was just an unfortunate chain of events, bro. You know what I mean?
The real Saint Laz story coming soon.